Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go over my most used newborn essentials. Mila is 3 months old, so she's kind of graduated that newborn age. So I've got everything laid out here in front of me, and I'm going to start with sleep. So for sleep, my first essential would be the Owlet sock monitor. This is pretty pricey, but I love it so much. It just gives me that peace of mind, and I sleep so good at night knowing that I will be alarmed if something were to happen. We haven't missed a night with this, and we love it so much. I will say the first probably week, her foot was so tiny, even on the smallest size, because you get, I think there's 3 sizes total it comes with, but even with the smallest size sock, her foot was still so tiny that it was really big on her. So the alarm did go off, I think, 3 times that first week. It was only the alarm for like the placement of the sock, but it is kind of loud and it is pretty frightening when it wakes you up in the middle of the night. But after about that week, her foot grew and it fits perfectly. So we love it a lot. I have a couple of sleep sacks and swaddle blankets. First of all, this is the Halo sleep sack. It velcros and it has the zipper. This one's really nice because, like I said, you just zip them in, and then this part goes over their arms and velcro, so you don't have to worry about swaddling it and stretching it and getting it all tight. So this is definitely really nice. The next I have this stretchy swaddle blanket. This is by Maybe Baby. I really liked these swaddle blankets and the Halo as well, but she only used these two for the first 2 weeks. I wasn't really sure which one she was sleeping the best in, so I would kind of trade off. I'd do a few nights in one, a few nights in the other one, but I think she pretty much slept the same in both of them. And then at that 2-week mark, she just was grunting a lot and seemed really restless in her sleep. So I went to this Love to Dream sleep sack. It zips, and then it's designed so that they can keep their arms up by their faces. And once I switched to this, she was not doing that grunting anymore, and she slept so much better. And I think it was just because she was frustrated that she had her arms more down on her chest instead of up by her face, and that's how she likes to sleep. I did try this on her maybe when she was like 4 days old, and it was really big, so I don't think this would have worked for her when she was so tiny, but once she was a little bit bigger, this works great. She still sleeps in it every single night, and I have the next size that we are about to move up to. But I would definitely suggest getting a few different options because every baby is so different. You don't know what they will like. So it was nice having them already at home so I could try different ones out to see which one she liked the most. And then this isn't a sleep item, but I only use it at nighttime. It is the Boppy nursing pillow. I do exclusively nurse, which I'm really thankful that I've been able to for as long as I have so far. I don't use this during the day. I only use this at nighttime. I just pick her out of the bassinet, and then I put this around me, and then I nurse her, and it gives me that extra support at night. And I just feed her in bed. I just lay up against our headboard and feed her and then put her back in. So this is definitely really nice for at nighttime. And I will say I did take this to the hospital, and it was really nice to learn when I was first learning how to feed her, and just it helps you get different positions, so it's nice having that support. So I would suggest that you do take it to the hospital too. Next I have this Nature Bond manual breast pump. It's just like the Haakaa one, but I got this one off of Amazon. I use this firstly when my milk came in and I was so full. I just used this to relieve a little bit of the pressure, but I didn't really use it again until she was 2 weeks old. Until she was 2 weeks old, she was feeding on both sides for each feeding, and then after that she would just do one side, and that's when I started to pop this on the opposite side and collect all the letdown. And I would probably collect like 2 ounces every time, so that's how I built my freezer stash. So if you definitely want a little bit of a freezer stash, I would suggest getting one of these because it's just nice to not have to worry about pumping. Babies eat every 2 hours, so it's hard to feed them, then you have to pump an hour later, feed them again. That's just kind of a lot. So it was just nice having this. I can pop it on the opposite side and just collect all my milk. And I use this probably about 3 to 4 times a day, and I got probably like 6 ounces a day, so you definitely get a lot of milk with this. back to sleep, I did forget something. Our sleepers. The zipper ones are definitely my favorite. This one is from Cotton On Baby. This one is my favorite because it has a zipper from the bottom and then it zips down from the top. So it's just nice having, just convenient without having both sides. But the ones that zip from the bottom are just so essential to me, especially at first when you're changing their diaper so much at night. It's really nice to have the zipper ones. They also have these ones at Cloud Island from Target, and they just have the zipper that zip up from the foot. And they don't need to zip down from the top. I just like that it had both features. So zipper onesies are definitely a must. The button ones are just kind of a lot to, especially in the middle of the night, to figure out the buttons and which ones snap together. It's just a little, it can get confusing. But I will say, if you do get ones with the buttons, make sure they just have buttons down one leg. Those ones are just pretty easy. It just gets confusing when they have the buttons down both legs. And then I have some blankets. First off, my all-time favorite blanket ever is these Serenoni Bamboni blankets. They are the softest blankets ever. We would, when we first came home from the hospital, we would do skin to skin all the time, and I would just throw this over us, and it was so soft and cozy. We use these all the time, even now that it's summer, because we have our air conditioner going. I just always have these thrown over her because it still is pretty cool in the house. So these ones are so soft and we love them a lot. Also, I have one of the mini sizes, which I use this a ton. She was born the end of February, so it was cold outside still. So when we would take her to the doctor, I would throw this over her in the car seat, and it's like the perfect car seat blanket. Also, she kind of likes to hold this one now that she's a little bit older, and she kind of just like snuggles with it. So I think she'll like to kind of use this as her lovey now that she's getting older. I do have two more blankets. I have these muslin ones from Oliver and Rain. These are so cute. They come in tons of cute colors. They're really nice and soft, and they only get softer every time you wash them. But these are nice and breathable to use for summer. I throw these over her car seat when we're going for walks outside so she doesn't get sun. And these ones, yeah, they just are nice and breathable and not too hot. I do have this car seat canopy, which is super nice. We would put this over her when we take her to the doctor. It does keep the heat in for summer, which is why I use the muslin ones now. These are definitely really nice to have. Next, I have laundry. Baby laundry is by far the best laundry to do. If you don't like to do laundry, you can't not like to do baby laundry because it's so cute. But we have never had any stains from spit up or blowouts. These work so good. This is the Pure C Natural Baby Stain Remover. This is my second bottle of this, so I can definitely vouch for it. It works really good. I do spray everything down and I let it set for about 10 minutes before I start it in the washing machine. But this stuff works super good. And then I have the laundry detergent to go with it. They do have a baby one, but this is just the regular one. This is like for 96 loads, and this is all I've ever washed her clothes in. So this will definitely last a long time, but this stuff works so good. Like I said, we've never had anything stain, blowouts, spit up, so hopefully that's the case moving forward. Next, I have this diaper changing cover liner. I use this all the time in our bedroom. I do most of her diaper changes on top of our bed actually. So this is really nice to have. You can also use these on your regular changing pads. These are so much easier to wash than having to have tons of changing pad covers and changing those all the time. So I definitely recommend these. I got this off of Amazon and it came in a set of 3. Next, I have this diaper caddy. It just has her diapers, wipes, creams, lotions. It's just nice to keep everything together. Keep this in my bedroom mainly, but this is so easy because it's got the handles. You can carry it to anywhere in the house, so I definitely recommend to have one of these. Lastly, to go along with diapering, I have these Frida Baby Windy gas passers. We use these a ton those first few weeks. She was pretty gassy when she was so little, so what you would do is just massage their stomachs down, pop this in. Make sure you keep a diaper underneath because it can get a little bit messy, or it did for us. And you just pop these guys in. They look like this, and it makes a little whistling noise. It's kind of weird. but they work so good, so I definitely recommend these. I do still use them now when she gets gassy here and there, but they work really good. I just have a few more items. Next would be these pacifiers. These are the Bibs pacifiers. They come in so many cute colors. I'm so glad that these are her favorite because they're so cute. I love them so much. We have 4 of them. But she just took to these the most. We tried out a bunch of different kinds. These ones just stayed in her mouth the best, and they're so cute, so I'm glad that she likes them. And then next would be these pacifier clips. This is by the brand Mushy. They're so cute. They're such a fun accessory to any of her outfits too, so pacifiers, definitely a must. Another essential for us would be burp cloths. She went through a phase where we were going through probably like 3 or 4 of these a day. Anytime she would spit up, I would wipe it up and I'd pretty much get a new one because they get kind of sour. This set I got on Amazon. It came with all 4. I think it's like $12 for all 4 of these. These are pretty much exactly like the copper and pearl ones because they have some of those. So I definitely recommend these for the price. They are really nice and absorbent and nice and big. And then I also have these muslin style ones. They came in a pack of 6. I think these ones were like $10 for all 6. These are really nice. Just you want to have tons of burp cloths, so I definitely recommend these ones because they are a little bit more on the affordable side. Okay, moving on, I have a baby thermometer next. This one is so nice. It's a digital one. You just turn it on and swipe it. I was pretty obsessed with taking her temperature the first 4 weeks, especially with all this COVID stuff going on. So it was just nice having one that works really fast. You don't have to worry about holding it under their arm because those ones take forever. So I definitely recommend a digital one that is fast too. And for cutting their nails, I have these Frida Baby nail clippers. These ones are so great. They're the only ones I've ever tried, but I've never cut her. They kind of have a scissor effect, so I can't even cut myself. They also have this little cutout here so you can see where you're cutting. So they are really nice, and I definitely recommend these ones. And then for play, newborns don't really play, but we started doing tummy time pretty early on. And I got these black and white books from Amazon. They came in a set of 3. When she would lay on the side, I would just kind of prop this up so she had something to kind of look at. And now she's older and she can hold her head up, she looks at it, and I turn the pages for her, so she really likes these. She doesn't really like tummy time, so this definitely helped her stay entertained and be able to do it longer. So I definitely would recommend these guys. Lastly, I have a couple of bigger items. I have our Halo swivel bassinet. It's the one that you can just move right up to your bed, or if you have to get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you can move it away. I really liked it so far, so I definitely recommend that one. My most used baby product, though, is the Baby Bjorn Bouncer. We love that so much. We take it all around the house with us if I'm cooking dinner or if I'm getting ready. She loves that bouncer so much. It's definitely on the pricey side for a bouncer, but by far my favorite product so far. I have a couple of carriers also. I have the baby Boba Wrap. That one was really great for the first 4 weeks. It was still cold then, so that one was nice because it kept her nice and warm, especially when she is a newborn. Now that it is hotter though, I get too hot wearing that one, so I have the Baby Bjorn mini carrier. You can carry that one on the front. I think it's only a front carrier, but they can do front facing or face away from you, but she's still small, so she needs to do the front facing one. But that one's just really nice. It's really easy to use, so I can pop it on when I'm making dinner, if I'm cleaning around the house. So it's just really nice to have that one because it is so much faster than putting on the whole wrap, and it's nice and light and cool as well. But I think that is it for all of my top baby essentials. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are pregnant yourself, it can be pretty overwhelming because there are so many products out there on the market. But these are just the ones that worked for us, and I definitely stand by all of my recommendations. I will leave all these linked down below, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.